I think you have to be a little bit like, who here would call themselves an entrepreneur? I hope all of you. And do you think you're a little bit crazy sometimes? Maybe your spouse thinks you're a little bit crazy. I mean, you're different than normal people, and I think part of that is a willingness to get back up and keep showing up. And absolutely, that's one of the most important things, is that just be there and keep showing up and keep doing stuff. And also, get feedback from other people, but also know what's good feedback and what's just sour grapes. Because if you are successful, people will start to be jealous, and they'll say things, and you just have to learn the good stuff versus the bad stuff and what not to take to heart.
Right. Are entrepreneurs different in their approach to
They're
failure?
all insane.
They're all insane, yes.
Yeah, and you have to be crazy to take the risks and go against common sense and go against, and this is why there's so many entrepreneurs out there who also have a little bit of a gambling thing,
Is there something you want to tell us?
Yeah. Well, the joy of risk taking, the high that you get from having taken a risk and succeeding, and the virtual woohoo high fives around the table when you get that big client, or you manage to sell 500 of whatever it is you're making, or you get a standing ovation at the end of the show, being in theater, it naturally wired me to become an entrepreneur, because you do have to be self-sufficient, you have to be self-motivated, you have to, have all these things, and then you also have to play nice in the sandbox with the team, right? And at some point, somebody's going to come along and want to try and contain that thing that you've made in order to take your show or your company to that next level, and that's where there's a little bit of that entrepreneurial angst. Success is sometimes something that is a scary thing, because suddenly it's not my thing anymore. I'm not the one who's taking those risks as much, and it becomes something. The incorporation makes a person out of that company, right? And it's not me anymore, even though it's my baby, right?
Mm-hmm.